Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Kids Zone, the Christian education moment designed for the entire family. It is another day that the Lord has made, and we are excited and glad to be here to celebrate another day, another chance to get it right, to live, and to be well. Well, we're in this season of Advent, and like we have been doing each and every week, we want to lift up one of the themes of Advent for this particular week, and also hope to leave a little bit of hope, a little bit of love, and this week, joy in your home. Hope, peace, and now joy. So, this week, the Advent candle that we light is the candle for joy. And when I think about joy, and I've been thinking about this theme over several days and how it might mean for us differently this year, most times we always think about finding joy in our homes, joy in our hearts, joy in our families, finding memories or experiences that will bring about joy. And that is a part of this time in this season. Yes, we do want to find a reason to celebrate and to be ecstatic and glad. Years ago, when I was working in Chicago and serving with churches there, I learned about this term, or what people in some churches do call Blue Christmas. And during a Blue Christmas, they recognize and spend time for those who the seasons may not always bring about joy. They may have a bad memory, or it may be painful for them to experience. Maybe they've lost a loved one. Maybe their family dynamics have changed. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe they don't really feel like it is a happy season or a Merry Christmas. And I think it is okay for us to acknowledge the fact that for many people, this is a hard time to be joyous. I can imagine for our brothers and sisters who are living where the war has been happening on the Gaza Strip, both Palestinian families and Israeli families are having a hard time during this season. I'm thinking about our brothers and sisters in Ukraine who are still trying to figure out how life will be back to normal with Russia still invading their country and fighting over their lands. I am also thinking about the many soldiers who will be away from their families during this holiday season and not able to be there to see the tree lit up and to watch the smiles on boys and girls' faces. Maybe you even know about the people in your neighborhoods who may have been affected by a tragedy or illness or something that may have happened. Maybe their job closed down during this year and they no longer have work, or something tragic has happened to your community and that make it tough to have joy. Well, one thing that we can do, my brothers and sisters, is that the joy that we have, we ought to let it shine so much that it will not take away erase people's pain and make them not feel validated, but that it is enough that will continue to brighten up the world. And even with those who are experiencing a Blue Christmas, I've been there before, it's okay to let them go through their moment, to have their grief, because what God promises us is that weeping endures for a night, but joy does come in the morning. And that's the great gift about Advent, is that joy is not predicated upon what the world may do, or it does not have any emphasis or connection towards how we are feeling. Joy is deep down in our soul, and it comes because it's given by God. It is the greatest gift. And when we think about joy and the joy that was in Jesus, it wasn't the fact that Jesus was born in some immaculate manger or immaculate hospital and had people coming and waiting on his feet, waiting there for Mary as well. And it was just this wonderful, what we would think to be a birth of a king. No, Jesus and had entered the world. He entered the world through some tumultuous times and was the byproduct of Mary and Joseph not finding a place for them to deliver the baby, and had to do it in the place where animals reside. But I could imagine when they looked upon the Son of God's face, and those who came from the east and the west and from the north and the south, they found the joy on the baby Jesus's face, and that provided light. And what we can do is to hope that our light that we experience because of the Jesus that's inside of us will provide some sense of joy for people, even in a blue Christmas, that they might hear a song or a tune or something that will help them ease their pain, to cause a light to sparkle in their lives. And even if it doesn't, God is so great that the joy can well up at any particular moment. So, during this season, be kind and be patient. Be gentle with those who are struggling. But also remember that as God has blessed you and allowed you to experience this year, and if you're able to, find a time to experience great joy. It is a beautiful time. It is a beautiful season. And let us bring joy to the world. I love you. There's nothing else that you can do about it. And I'll see you again next week.